What? You upset at me? Let's not deal with that. Alright, this is on speaker. Whoops. Oh, Bubby. What did you do? Why? You okay? Alright, let's get you some food. Uh-huh. I love how you look all sad and pathetic and then I mention food and you just gone. Hey? This is very typical, but... Excited about me getting the whole bag out. Big box of it. I can fill it up then. I'm afraid if you see pictures something interesting. Oh. Let's just had to get it out of there. Alright. What toys we using? And that fell. I need to put this shit away. Wow. Use that. Fuck, this is gonna drive me crazy very quickly. Hey Google, turn me off the slam on. And it is just suddenly very bright in here. Yeah, that seems about right. There we go. Progress. Oh, there we. Crazy boy. Crazy. I really should figure out a better thing to use instead of... Ah, this is fine. I keep forgetting that it actually looks decent now. Even when I don't have... Grace! Hello! How you doing? Oh no. Thanks to my fixations of the last like week or two, I've gone back into Tumblr, which is both the terrible and amazing thing. I spent less time at Twitter, which has been good. But I made a couple of posts that are... People are finding my posts, which I did tag them, so this isn't unexpected. But it's still like, oh god, people are seeing things I'm writing. I mentioned this because I literally just like looked at Tumblr and went, ah, yes, new notifications. Cool. Anyway. How are you, Grace? Did you got through the weekend okay? I don't know if you guys were playing FF or not. I just haven't. My brain only has room for DC comics at the moment. That's it. That's all I can manage. So, huh? What are you doing? You found all your food yet? Come on. Have you found the bottle? Yeah. Okay. That's something. Do I want more tea? No. I mean, this is something. So, oh, so yes, I have food. I'm not entirely convinced that's heated. I took Toby for a walk just before, and we went past IGA. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get some frozen meals instead of ordering takeaway again for like the 10th time in the last week. Not the 10th time. It has been at least every second day though. But yeah, I got some frozen meals, and this is definitely doesn't look as appetizing as it did on the cover, which is kind of normal, but like, I don't know what I'm eating. I keep buying like the gym meals because I find that they're the only ones with a decent amount of like protein in them. Hello? Are you protesting that you haven't had enough food yet? Let me get a thing for you. Uh-huh. You love these, don't you? They're intended. Okay. Can I put it in the bottle? Wait, would you be able to get it out if I put it in the bottle? Yeah. You're very excited about this. That was easy. Come on, get it. Oh, he's okay, this is good. I got a biscuit stick thing for Toby. Oh, no, you got it out. I was like, I'll make this hard. I'll put it in a bottle. So he has to, like, get it out of the bottle first. And then, like, as soon as I put the bottle down, it kind of tipped. And the thing, like, half came out anyway. Anyway. John! Hello, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I am, weirdly kind of hyper, but also really tired, so I was just realizing this is, I can't concentrate. Like, I left a drink over in the kitchen. Okay, now I have everything. I think. Yeah, I am incapable of concentrating at the moment. It's great fun. It's like my brain has a couple of things it wants to like care about at the moment, and that's it. Nothing else matters. So sex res, yeah. Like, so we still haven't gotten any more details. And they've delayed Breath of the Wild 2 till next year, I think it was. So I'm assuming Splatoon's probably on track, but yeah. What? What are you being stared at for? You want something? You sure you found all your fruit? You found it all? He just wants some of my milk. Oh, why is my webcam all blurry? There we go. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I didn't actually recognize one of the words on the name. This like frozen meal thing. Sorry. Been playing lately. You're back to streaming on Twitch, right? Because you tried Facebook for a while, but probably I've just been ignoring. Oh, that's frozen. Game is frozen. I don't know why I looked at that and went, but also, okay, the music's playing, but I cannot move around. Oh, well, I guess we get music for now, and I'm gonna figure that one out later. Hey, what are you doing? I can hear you being a brat. Yes, I can. What do I mean? I might be done buying. Oh yeah? You bought a few too many so far this year then, John? I mean, I can't talk. I literally bought a new game on the weekend. I love it. It's Dance Central on VR. I absolutely love it. I played like 2 hours straight of it. I was so tired. I thankfully turned the aircon on before I started. Otherwise I would have just been like drenched with sweat from playing a dance game for 2 hours. Hello, Bobby. What you got? What you got? I'll get it. Oh, I'm dizzy. Okay. Sorry. When I disappear like that, it's because I'm trying to train Toby out of stealing my shoes to get my attention. So lately, whenever he like brings me a toy instead, I make sure I at least give him a bit of attention for it. And then if he goes and steals a shoe, then he just gets ignored. Unless he starts actually biting the thing, in which case I go yell at him. Hey? Because you tore a hole in 2 of my shoes. My good shoes, too. Yes, you're a brat. Chaos! Hello! How you doing? Did you play the latest one, John? I'm guessing you're not so fond of it? I've only ever played like tiny bits of X or Y, I can't remember. And then that little bit of Shield. No, it's just like not. It's just not my genre, I guess, the Pokemon games, so. I think I'd have more hours in Pokemon Go because it's like a physical thing than I have in either Y or Shield. So, yeah. And I barely play Go. I played it for a bit when it first came out, and then I played it a little bit, a couple of times more because friends got me back into it, but that's about it. Headache, no. Brain being a prick. Ah. Yeah. I did nothing on the weekend because my brain was just not cooperating at all. So, yeah. Also had the start of a migraine on Friday night, which I thankfully managed to ward off with like some Nurofen and stuff. But, Con! Hello, how you doing? Apart from sleeping, apparently. Chaos, sorry I didn't reply to your DMs. I did not have spoons, but I was amused at the, you and Con running into each other in Genshin. I assume there's, like, an event for that character or something? I did not see that one, Chaos. I have to go track that one down later. I saw the one that you, like your tweet of the picture you sent me from Genshin, but I think that's about it. Wait, Con! Do you have Dance Central on, Oculus? I don't know if it actually has, well, I mean, it has like a multiplayer lounge thing, but it doesn't have like actual multiplayer. Is it just... Oh! Right. Okay, that's what that was about. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not sure if you like dance games, Con, but if you do, oh my god. I recommended a workmate for the Oculus thing last week, and so I got a bit of store credit. So I used it on the weekend to buy Dance Central, and I grabbed a couple of fitness games because I was kind of like, you know what, screw it, I like VR mostly for the like moving games. I tried Synth Riders and I'm kind of like it's fun, but it's not as exciting to me as Beat Saber. So yeah, I tried a couple other things. There was a boxing one I kind of liked, but it's like a subscription model thing, so and then I started playing Dance Central, and oh my goodness, it's so much fun. It's like, it has actual plot. It's only a little bit of plot, but it has actual plot. There's a whole bunch of characters. There was a review of it that I put in my Discord when I was ranting about it on the weekend, but as the guy says, it's a dance game, a dating sim, and something else all at the same time. It's like, yeah, that's particularly like the dating sim. There's like, I don't know, like 6 characters or something, and you make friends with them, and then you have a phone, which is how you pick songs to dance to, but it's also like, you get text messages from them, and you can talk to them. God damn it, Con. I mean, you're not wrong, so that's called a dance. Exactly. And the thing about this one, like, it has an actual practice mode, which that was always the thing with, like, Just Dance and shit. It's always like, yeah, just go in and, like, try and figure shit out as it comes flying at you during the thing. But this has like a Beat Saber-esque, I haven't used all the, like, slowdown stuff, but there's a practice mode where you can, like, pick particular moves from songs to play, and I'm pretty sure you can do them at, like, you know, half speed and shit. And you can turn on these, like, guide orbs, which, you know, you've got the character in front of you that's dancing, and you're just meant to mirror them. But it'll actually, you can make it bring up a guide orb that, like, floats on their image to show where your hands are. So you can actually see, like, are your hands following their hands, which is really cool. So, like, the combination of being able to go into the practice mode and, like, pick a move, play it at half speed or whatever, and then actually get that feedback of how well you're matching the character, it's so good. Like, I actually feel like I could semi-learn to dance at least these particular moves following this thing. Also just fun, and like the art is amazing, and it's like 2E style art, I guess. That's the best way I can like World Ends With You style art is the best way I can describe it. I played it for 2 hours. I completely killed myself. Like, I played it until I was like shaking and really tired and really hot, and then like had to nap for 3 hours. So and only half the time was really spent actually dancing. I was just wandering around talking to the characters half the time. So and there's like a wardrobe and you like change. Oh my god, I want more clothes. I've already like 5 minutes into that game, I was like, I need to unlock more clothes. So yeah. Anyway, can recommend. Keep on my strange shape in my teapot, but I can't swap them out because of the teapot maintenance. Oh, it's down on maintenance. Huh. Yeah. You know, it still feels pay to win for me because who would build a grinding games just a little when I was at this point. Playful Pokemon to deal with. Right. Unless I had to suck it up since coming back to it. Yeah, that's fair, John. Oh, I guess. I mean, goodness knows there's a million and one games out there at the moment, so. One of the MOBA games, I bought it, tried out 2 games, went, yeah, still not fun. Yeah, I've attempted MOBA games a couple of times and just gone, nah. I'm just not. I enjoyed a couple times playing with friends, but nah. MOBAs aren't for me, I'm afraid. So Dungeon can relate to manic mood but can't focus. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. My brain needs to do all the things at the moment, but also just like... I managed to deal pretty well with work today. Like, brain was kind of like, yes, work, let's do that. But it was also splitting my attention between work and DC Comics and whatever random thing came into my head, like, all day. I did random bout of cleaning earlier today because I looked over at my kitchen bench and went, oh, if I just put that away. And then, you know, suddenly it's half an hour later. Yeah. It's just, ugh. I'm getting shit done today. I got nothing done on the weekend because all my brain cared about was DC Comics, and I honestly spent the entire weekend just reading or sleeping. Like, I couldn't get anything else done. I meant to do a heap of cleaning and none of it got done, which my sister is apparently going to visit next weekend now, so I'm like, well, shit. Now I actually need to clean. Booster Course DLC was good. The Ray one felt more like a teaser. Time Wave 2 feel like a new game. Yeah, aren't they like doubling the number of tracks or something with that, John? I think they don't keep up with these changes. Finally look building. I can't tell if that was a typo or a pun. A definite blame for the Saturn City Board of Education, 20 years paid leave. They can tell me it's no, so... Wait, what? Oh! I found a potential job for next year that I meant to... Oh, hey! Nice! Okay, okay. That sounds pretty good. So that'd be, I assume, Chaos, that'd be instead of going through the, like, the service group that you're currently with that, like, send you to places. Sneaky! Hello, how you doing? Hello? I have a very sad boy at the moment because I have food and I'm not sharing. Uh-huh. Hi. He's resting his, like, snout on anything he can reach. Just, like, staring at me pitifully. Yeah. Clipping trick is getting removed. Oh, yeah. That... There's so many interesting things you can do thanks to that. If they remove that, that's gonna be annoying. Like, I don't even really... I haven't played Genshin in a while. And I'm still just like, yeah. really cool, Chaos. Do you need to, is it literally just like apply and they'll give you like a teacher's license, or do you need to do any tests or anything? Because I know mum used to be a teacher here, and she had to do so many days of like personal development each year to keep her license, and then something extra every 5 years. And she kept it up for ages, but then she eventually just went, yeah, whatever. So. Have a bad habit of having Twitter open while I'm streaming. It has turned into a bad habit of having Tumblr open, which is possibly even worse. Because I'm no longer like doom scrolling through horrible news. I'm infinite scrolling through like fandom shit. Which is much more likely to just keep me interested for like hours on end. Whoops. Do an interview, then wait here. Huh? Okay. Oh, good luck. I hope you get it, because that would be really cool. When is it? Wait, when does the new school year start? Is it? It wouldn't be September like America. Oh, no, not America. England. I can't remember school schedules anywhere else in the world. The fact it doesn't follow the calendar year just baffles me. Chaos, that sounds like a program I actually looked into way back when I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Like, if you just have a bachelor's degree in anything, you could go to Japan and teach English. I think it was more like what you are doing at the moment, though, than what you're talking about there, but... It was always amusing to me that the thing was literally like, have a bachelor's degree in anything, it's fine. Right. So it's actually like a next year thing. Okay. Yeah, that sounds right, Chaos. Jet sounds correct. Jen, hello, how you doing? You got everything sorted out with the real estate agent? Chaos, I'd say rice and miso ramen. But honestly, that's just because I've had burgers so much in the last week, I'm kind of sick of them. So I just haven't been cooking, for anyone who doesn't know. I cannot. I just do not have the spoons or brain power or anything at the moment to cook. So I've been either living off like frozen meals like this, or takeaway, which is not good for me, but I'm eating, which is better than what I would have done like 5 years ago, which would have just been not eat. So we're taking it. Like it's an improvement. Anyway, I have had burgers most nights for the last week, and I do kind of regret it. In particular, I regret the fact that I got Macca's on the weekend, and I was only getting a couple of things, and then the couple of things I wanted added up to $30. And then I'm scrolling through the menu, and they had the bloody, like, family pack thing or whatever, which is like $35. And you get, like, 4 burgers, small burgers, but 4 burgers, like 2 chips, 4 chips, I don't even remember, drinks, a whole bunch of other stuff. And so I ended up actually getting that. So getting like a heap of Maccas for the same price as what I wanted to get, which would have only been 1 meal. So I may have been eating Maccas all weekend, which is really not, like, Maccas usually makes me feel a little bit sick because it's just sugar and oil and yuck. I did get some salad to try and balance it out a bit. But yeah, that's why I'm like, it's like I can't do any more burgers. This is why I have pasta tonight. I need this. Oh my god, it expires first. Ah, yeah, that's probably a good approach. If I could get like fresh sushi at night around here, I would totally do that. There's one place that makes it, but it's like it's like a platter to share of sushi. You can't just get like enough for 1 meal. And I've never gamed like a takeaway sushi. That's not, no. Eric! Hello, how you doing? This is a bad habit. I don't know if you've seen it much, but in recent months it's become very much bad habit to just kind of eat at the beginning. I do try to mute myself while I'm actually chewing, because I know some people don't like the chewing noises. I don't like the chewing noises, so... But yes, I do have... This is a bad habit. Well, no. It's a bad habit to not eat before stream, but at least I'm eating. This is like, my bar with any regards to food at the moment is, am I eating at least 1 decent meal a day? Which is this. So, you know, we're meeting the bar. Hello! Hello! You that upset with me? Hello? What you doing? What you doing? He's got his paws up on my wheelie chair. You're gonna fall! Hang on, come on, go back. Good boy. 5 AM. No, this is 2 weeks in a row. Is it just like sun shining in your window early or something, Eric? Eric. Photo of the squid. Yeah, alright. Send it over. I'm curious what this would look like now. Pronunciation is almost done. Just waiting a refund. Ah. Yep. Hopefully it's all good. I know you guys were going to do like a big cleanup. So that should be fine. Is that even it? What's waking up at 5 then? If it's not the sun, like what? Oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting like 2 entire baby squids on a piece of sushi. No. My thing is, if it still looks like an animal, I'm not eating it. That's like, I really like protein and meat and all this stuff, and I would never be able to go vegetarian or vegan. But if it still looks like an animal, I'm not eating it. Nikki, do you want me to show you the sushi photo Kale sent me? I look like I have a secret to tell? What? I'm sure it's probably fine. Like, the times that I've managed to actually eat crab and such, which the main time I've ever actually eaten crab was in Japan, it was good. I just had to get through the mental, like, oh god, it still looks like an animal. No. Just no. I can't. It's the same with like really small fish and things. I'm like, no, if I can recognize the animal it came from, I'm not eating it. That's just a big no. So drove my parents crazy for ages because I refused to eat prawns. I did, because of working at a Chinese restaurant for ages, get used to like the little prawns in fried rice and stuff because they're not entirely recognizable as prawns anymore. But my parents will just get like the bag of prawns and bring them home and like deshell them and just they're eating them. I can't even be in the same room with them half the time. It look ah. No, it's just like no. My gut reaction to like food that looks like an animal is not good. So more for you, Chaos. I'm good. Yeah, I'll be back. I've almost finished. Well, I finished my food. I just discovered that he hadn't actually finished his dinner. Also, if I like scream at some point during this, it's probably because there's a very big moth just chilling over there. And if that flies in my face, I'm going to scream at it. So it'd be like the cockroach incident from like the last couple of years, but a moth that flies, which I hate even more. Moth friend? It's a friend as long as it stays over there. Like, so far it's stayed in the kitchen, which I'm fine with. But if it comes over here, no. Does the moth pay rent? Well, I mean, it only moved in this afternoon, so we're good so far, but yes. The Digimon in the background? Yes. I have my light on. I gotta get used to doing this. I also wish I just had everything on, like... This is where I wish I could just automate my whole house. Like, hit a button and all the stream stuff just turns on. Oh wait, did I forget to charge it? No, we're good. It might die halfway through. I think I forgot to charge it, but anyway. This means like a human being also, guys. Damn it, Pong. Oh, see you, Chaos. See you later. Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I liked it until I didn't. Ah! Was it just... like it took a turn you didn't like, or was it just, eh? Just put the moth in a cup. I actually can't reach it right now. It's kind of up on the ceiling, so... yeah. But anyway. Also, yes, I'm drinking Macca's Coke at 8 PM at night. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Also, if you see me on the internet late tomorrow night, please yell at me. I have a 7 AM meeting on Wednesday, which means I need to set my alarm to 6 because my brain is stupid. And it takes me at least half an hour to wake up. And this is a meeting where I actually need to be like awake and presentable and like able to answer technical questions. So, yeah. I know, Con! I'll have to try and finish work at a decent time tomorrow. I also have to, like, work until, like, 7 PM on Wednesday. So it's gonna be... I may not stream on Wednesday. I only just thought of that. What did you just grab? No. That's my shoe. We don't play with shoes. Go bring a toy. He's trying to get my attention because he stole one of my shoes. I just have to ignore him. He's getting earlier and earlier. It's just these, I think these two in particular, because these are with the, like the one last week and this week is with the same US team. This is like a follow-up to last week's meeting. And I think it's even earlier because of like daylight saving. But I don't really know. Anyway, these are very specifically for a current project. So this isn't like a permanent thing. Also, I suspect it's partly that early in the morning because of the other, well, at least one of the other Australians who's in it who prefers early mornings to late evenings. If I have to do this in the future and I'm the only Australian in it, I'm totally just gonna suggest like midnight. Like, this is fine with me. I will do a midnight meeting. I don't mind this at all. I was talking to one of the European ladies earlier today about scheduling. Like, we've only just started working together on various things, and I found out that yeah, she's also like, she prefers to work late to like catch up with people in other time zones. We have a meeting at the moment with a couple other people that's at like it's 7 a.m. her time. I was like, so when that's no longer other people and it's just us, we can just make this like 6 p.m. my time. This is fine. And then she doesn't have to get up early, and this suits me better actually because it's like at a really inconvenient time at the moment. Yeah. So many people get up at like 7 a.m. to do meetings with people in other time zones because the company I work for is in like US, Europe, and Australia, which is just there's someone working 24/7, almost 24/7, basically. So that's fun to schedule. But yeah, there's like normal wake up time nowadays. Ah, yes, I don't miss that. Hello. Okay, well, let me put my shoe away, and then I might just grab it. It's so slippery. What did you do to my shoe? Oh wow, I'm kind of dizzy. The other thing, I've been getting kind of dizzy lately. Oh yeah, the bot's broken. I haven't fixed that yet. I'm still using the same bot that I was using for Twitch, but it has like different, you basically have 2 different accounts for Twitch versus YouTube, and you can't, like, the bot doesn't transfer all the bot commands. You gotta like manually sit there and copy paste them all across. Joey, yeah, come here. Lift. Don't cut us. Come here. Hello. Say hi. He was very cuddly this one. Ah! Got me right on the mouth. You good? What are you doing? You want to sit up and be seen by everyone? Oh, jeez! I swear you like doing that because the ottoman's so bouncy. He like jumps off my legs onto the ottoman and just like bounces. It's like it's a trampoline. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, Toby. Burger and fries. There's a burger patty expired. This is. Is it? Do you have an air fry? Chaos? I don't remember. I swear we talked about that kind of thing before. What do you got? What do you got? What is with the bottles? Nope, we are not running around right now. Oh. I'm quite busy. It may be because I've been eating like crap for the last week, but my health is not the best right now. A deep fry. Right, okay. I haven't used mine in a while though. I don't have one, and I don't tend to eat fried things, or like even stuff that generally you can put on one. Toby, no! Good. Come here. Come here. Leave my shoes Some veggies for now. There are buckles on my good shoes that make very distinct rattling noises whenever Toby's like going for them. That was why I just started yelling at him all of a sudden. I heard the buckles clinking and I'm like, we're not doing this. Anyway, I'm gonna give him some veggies. Maybe that'll... Will you calm down and give a full tummy? You really like it. Where'd you put the bottle? Over here. Toby is the strangest boy. He's kind of meh about like fresh carrot, but ever since I discovered that you can buy like frozen julienne carrot, he is obsessed. He's now like sitting here just staring at me, being absolutely perfectly behaved. Hey? You like your frozen carrot? Like, it's very specifically frozen julienne carrot. If it's not frozen and it's not julienne, he doesn't care as much. It's literally just this. Hey? Temper. I haven't had temper in a while, and honestly, it's partly because the last couple of times I had temper, it wasn't great. So, like, I think at least one of the times it just took a while to get to me, so it was kind of like it started cooling down and shit. Which is not great for something like that. And I don't know, I think I've had temper a couple of times where it was like way more batter than, like the ratio of batter to the rest of the food was not how I'd prefer it. So, mobile game. Oh, what mobile game? I'm curious now. Think you got it all, Bubby? You got it all? Come on, get it. Get it. Just in case. No, it's all gone? Actually, that's the point. I haven't played any mobile games in a couple of weeks. That's usually like my... either like really just killing time between things, or whenever I need like a mental break from whatever I am actually doing. I have a whole bunch of... I have like... You know on phones you can usually put all your apps into folders and things, and then if you get too many apps in a folder it starts paging? I have like a page and a half of mobile games, and these are just the ones that I actually play. Like, not consistently, but whenever I'm looking for a game to play, like, they're the ones I actually enjoy. If I play a game and I start not liking it, I just uninstall it. There is like 3 games that about every 6 months I'll install them, play them for like 2 weeks, and they'll start out as being, yeah, like, this is really fun, why did I ever uninstall these? And then I get like the 2 weeks in and I'm like, right, this is why. Yeah, it gets very boring very quickly. Oh no! You know the anime for that one, Chaos? Cause yeah, there was an anime for that, like a couple years back. I actually got into an argument with someone at work who really liked it because I do not even like the concept of the anime, or at least like I only watched an episode or two, to be fair, but it just rubbed me the wrong way so badly. The mouse is, oh no. How's Gigi taking that? And Teddy. Hello. You want lift? Or you want me to fight you? Yes. Hello. Yes, this is your favorite trick these days, isn't it? He picked a fight just so he could like flop over and get belly rubs. You could just ask for belly rubs. You don't need to fake a fight just to get belly rubs. Oh my goodness. I don't think he knows how to ask for belly rubs, so this is like, yeah. This is his best thing to do with these days. It's just, oh, he's a crazy boy. Hello. Chaos, is the game actually about horses? But like, or is it like the anime? Because the anime was, yeah. Games I play either freemium or gacha. Yeah, I only play free mobile games, which means I put up with ads quite a bit. But if I play a game like for a month or more, sometimes I'll buy something to give the devs a bit of money. There's one game that I played for like 3 months, like most days, and I actually bought the like $10 no ads thing, and then I got really bored because I realized that without the ads it's actually a really, really simple game. Like it just got boring without the ads and having to like work around, like everything was behind ads. And so, well, not everything, most things were behind ads. And so, like my bonuses and stuff. And so I was used to being like, okay, I have the patience for like 3 ads today. I'm gonna use those to do these 3 things and then like, you know, do everything else the hard way. And then suddenly I didn't have ads and I could just do all the things and I'm like, this is too easy now. Like it was ridiculous. Yeah, they really are. Like, there's so many games that are very obviously just ad farms. Like, you play like a 20-second level, and then you get a minute-long ad. And half the time you can't, there's no, like, skip through it short, like, skip through it fast or anything. As, like, right, yeah. I tend to give a game, like, 5 minutes. Like, I'll install it, and then I'll play it for, like, 5-10 minutes. And if they start, because you can never trust, like, the first few minutes. There's never many ads at the beginning. But then you get to that point where they're like, yeah, we have you hooked now. And then they just start piling on the ads. Every time that happens, I just uninstall. Like, if you're gonna try and trick me into playing a game that has a million ads in it, I'm not gonna play. So, Teddy, who is Moonlighter, he's going wild. Oh boy. Yep, that sounds about right. And yes, they weren't even so bad like 2 years ago, I reckon. Like, it's just, there's just so many games out there now that are just, it's particularly like reskins. The number of games I've seen are literally just like a really cheaply done reskin of another game. There's a, Con and maybe Grace would remember, I was looking into a bunch of like tech companies around here early in the year, and I discovered a game studio that's literally up the road, like they're like a block away. I'm like, oh yeah, what kind of games do they do? It's like, mobile games? Okay, cool. Then they had like fancy words for gambling games, and I'm like, alright. And then I went and looked, and like they've made like 100 games, and I'm pretty sure they're all just reskins. Like, there is a base game under there, and then everything is just the same game with different graphics, because they're all just themed. Like, there's an Egyptian version and a Cowboys version, and You know, the typical, like, 10 sexy lady ones and blah blah blah. I'm like, uh-huh, yeah, okay. And I'm sure every single one of those games is just full of ads. Is Raid Shadow Legends. I know! Like, when I see so many ads for things like that, I don't like that. NordVPN, the various like online learning ones that always come up. Like, the more I see a couple ads for something. Like, I was looking into e-ink tablets the other day, and I had the Remarkable stuck in my head because I've seen a few ads for it over the last like year. And it's not too bad, but it's like just enough that of all the e-ink tablets on the market, it's the only one I remember the name of, because I've seen just enough ads that I'm like, yeah, writing tablets, Remarkable, that was the thing. Anything that goes past that point, like anything I've seen so many ads that I'm like, I can remember the fact that I've seen like ads for it and I can remember the ads. Like, no, I want nothing to do with you anymore. It backfires. It just becomes annoying. It's like the bloody political ads on TV and stuff. You're just like, no, this is garbage, go away. Express is angry. The only VPN I have is for work stuff, so... Oh, except, aha! I really want to see the new Batman movie, right? I refuse to go to the cinemas. Although I've been wearing down over the last, like, week, because my brain is like, Batman, Batman, Batman. Anyway, except I discovered it comes out on streaming on Hulu very soon, in like less than 2 weeks. And so now I need to figure out, because I don't think we have access to Hulu in Australia. I'm pretty sure we don't. I need to figure out if they're also publishing it to one of the services I do have access to. And if not, do I actually give in and finally do the VPN thing just so I can watch one movie? Which I do kind of want to watch at home as well. Like, even just apart from the fact I'm avoiding cinemas, I kind of want to watch it at home because it's a bloody 3-hour movie. And I'd like to be able to just get up and take a couple of breaks during that, because I don't do well sitting for that long. Especially like a movie when you're trying to remember all the plot and shit. I'm like, I can't, no. Also, I like subtitles. And I feel like a Batman movie is going to benefit from subtitles. Or maybe it's HBO. I don't know. It's one of them. It's coming out on the 16th, I think people were saying. So yeah, I just wanna watch it so badly. So many of my, like, fandom friends have just been losing their shit over this movie, and I'm just like, I want to see it, but I also refuse to go to a cinema. Like, I went to a cinema for Spider-Man, and that was very much like I honestly wasn't feeling great that day, and I was walking past the cinema, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. Watching Spider-Man's gonna make me feel better. And then I slightly regretted it, because cinema. But, and I saw, like, the other one with the group a while back, but that was, like, before. That was when COVID was still under control here. Not after the stupid Christmas thing, and then it spiked massively. So, yeah. Actually gonna make a video about it. My phone has a screen recording. You can also, if you have a cable that goes to your computer, you should be able to just set it up so that you can, like, view it on your computer and record it that way, Chaos. That probably wouldn't be hard. Amy, you're the trainer, your goal is to train race stats and then win races. Right. Maybe you should move from the gadget path again. Like, yeah, I've only been, what was Spider-Man, and it was James Bond, I think, saw with Spider and the others. And we saw that the last, like, Harry Potter Grindelwald thing with some of the Queensland squids a while back. But that's about it. Chaos, now you've got me looking up if this is actually, like... Okay. seems like it's still like the horse girls, I guess, rather than like actual horses. It's probably still better done. The anime just, I was actually mad after. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this little trailer thingy. I'm gonna mute that though, because yes. Alright, but you're the trainer. But also, I don't know. Just the way. Oh no, I need to not rant about that anime. I will be ranting for a while. I very much had a proper, like, I was trying to be polite, but I was actually angry debate about it at work with one of the guys. Basically, for those who, yeah, Pretty Musume Derby is, at least the anime, is about horse girls racing, and the objectification of the girls is off the charts. Like, just, I don't know, it could even just been like the subtitles, like maybe the actual Japanese is better, but the version I was watching was like, this is very much just applying like racing horse language to girls. And like very thin veneer of, yeah, they're horse girls and all this other stuff, blah blah blah. It's like, no, this is just straight objectification, and no. I don't think I've ever been that mad at anime before. Like, I can't think of anything that I've been like that. Like, I will watch things and they might not be for me, or I'll watch things and be like weirded out at the premise or whatever. I don't think and like, obviously it's anime, there's lots of big-chested ladies and all this other stuff, and like, that's just kind of a thing that I'm used to because I've been watching anime for so long. This made me mad. Like, oh, I didn't realize that I cared that, like, I didn't realize I could get mad about this shit until I watched that anime. And I was like, right. Okay, this is a thing that this is apparently a hill I will die on. So, yeah. That anime is terrible. It's so bad. God. My one here on iTunes. Is that gonna be in the near future, Sneaky? Because I have access to that. I just have to send Lady money. I have access to Lady's iTunes. So if I send her money, then she might give me the Batman. I really need to actually look up. Stop watching it, felt condescending. I could see that. Yeah. Because I kind of like Kuroko because I played basketball when I was younger, but I couldn't stick with it. Like, I kind of like sports animes, and often if I want something that's kind of like feel good, I'll marathon one over like a weekend or something. And I thought that Kuroko being basketball, I would like it the best, and I didn't. Like, it was, yeah. Hey, hello, how you doing? Referring to? Oh, the Pretty Musume anime chaos. The one that goes with the game that you're playing. The game's probably better just by the fact it's a game, but holy crap, that translation to anime was, no. Just no. Spider-Man up soon. Right, still probably a few months. Slam Dunk. I've been meaning to watch that. I never got around to that one. Chaos, I wouldn't recommend it, except for the fact that you're interested in psychology like I am. If you go into that, looking at it like from that aspect, like the like psychology of the language they're using and how it works and everything, it's a trip. Like, I think that was my problem, is I very quickly went from like, oh yeah, anime, whatever, to holy crap, I cannot help analyzing the hell out of this and it's terrible. Yeah, it's a good example of what not to do. Other things about it though are, like, the show is just not good in some ways, or like, is there not good themes and stuff? In fact, non-region locks was, yeah, I think it did kind of badly, so it probably, I'm not sure it's available on too many things anymore. I'm gonna using that to eat healthier. Yay! Yes, I was eating for like most of the first hour of the stream as usual. Because I was like, oh, we went past IGA while I was walking. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna duck in and get some frozen meals. Because that's easy and I can mostly watch Toby from the door while doing that. And then of course, this guy comes up with like a pram with a baby. Well, couple walks up with a pram with a baby. And a big, like white lab. And the lady came in to get food and the guy comes up and he's like minding the baby and the dog. And of course, you know, Toby tends to look pretty like friendly when you first walk up to him. He seems interested in saying hi, etc. But the problem is he wants to say hi for like 2 seconds. He's like a cat, okay? He wants to say hi for about 2 seconds and then he wants you to fuck off. And so anytime we meet anyone new, which is all the time when we're walking, if I'm not like right there to pull him back after he's had his like 2 seconds of hello, he just snaps at people, and it's actually kind of frightening. He gets very, like, I can see how it would be frightening for other people. And so I was like, I just started like paying for my food when I saw this other dog walk up, and I'm like, oh no, oh god. See ya, Ham. Have a good night. Yeah, and I could just see the guy be like, oh, look, the little sausage dog looks pretty friendly, and he like lets his dog come over, and I'm like, oh no. I yelled out the door, because the door was open from the lady walking in, and I yelled out the door, I'm like, Toby, no. And he just ignored me, because I was like 3 meters away, and he's like, nah, you can't get to me in time. And he said hi, and he was good for like 5 seconds, and then he went, nah, fuck off, and just started like barking like mad at this other dog. And the anime is slow paced, there's some topics that could be potentially... okay. Maybe I should read it then? I do tend to just sit down and like marathon manga every now and then. I was amused that one of the mangas I follow, I don't know if it was the actual manga just released 10 chapters at once, or the scan leaders had fallen behind and they just like caught up all at once. But I went and checked the other day and I literally had like 10 chapters to read. And this is something that usually updates like once a month, and it's been like regularly updating once a month pretty well for a while. I was like, okay. So it was fun. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's very much it. Like he says hi and then he's like, okay, cool, bye. And at least if it's with a human, a lot of times, like if they don't reach down for a pat, he'll come over, he'll sniff your feet, and then he'll walk off. And like, that's fine. But if people reach down for a pat, he gets kind of iffy about them. Oh my god, I almost posted a rant in Discord after we got home yesterday, I think. I bet there was so many stupid people when we were out walking yesterday. So many. One, there was a group of teens who were on like a electric scooter thing. One of them was on, the other one was like running behind them. And they decided to ditch the scooter in the middle of a 1-lane road with fences either side of it. One lane main road with fences either side of it. And so the poor like next car that came through, like they could have gotten out and moved the scooter, which they probably should have, because the fence ended like 3 meters down the track. Like, anyone could have picked up the scooter, moved it 3 meters and got it out of the way. Nobody did. The next car that came round, like, very carefully drove up on the curb, almost scraping along the fence, just so they could go around this scooter instead of, you know, doing the sensible thing. Then also we were outside the IGA, and there's these 3 people waiting outside. And Toby's just generally sniffing around because it's the IGA and there's food everywhere and blah, blah, blah. And one of the guys is like, oh, cute dog, and like reaches down to offer his hand a sniff, which is, you know, better than just going straight for a pat. But Toby wasn't having it. He'd gotten upset by another dog earlier and blah, 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 and Toby just immediately like barked at the guy and backed off. And I'm like, oh, he's not very friendly. And the guy's like, oh, yeah, cool. And then the lady who was with him was like, oh, it's fine. He probably just likes women better. And then reaches down to do the exact same thing. And Toby had the same reaction. He barked at her and he kind of snapped a little bit. And she's like, oh, yeah, whatever, it's fine. And then, like, just reaches out and, like, really aggressive, like, roughly starts, like, basically giving him a noogie, I guess. Just, like, rubbing on his head really roughly. And I'm trying to pull Toby back because I'm worried he's actually gonna bite these people. And he's, like, backing up to try and hide behind me. And she didn't get it. Like, what? I don't understand. And then their friends come out of the IGA as well. And they're like, oh, cute dog. And one of them reaches down to pat. And thankfully, the third person of the original group kind of went, oh, he's not so good. And this guy that reached out for the pat the third time lucked out because he was holding a tub of ice cream. In the hand, he like reached, I don't know why he reached out with the hand that was holding the top of ice cream, but he did. And so instead of snapping at him, Toby just went, ooh, food. And started sniffing the ice cream instead. Just like, all right, we're gonna go now before this gets any great. It's just at least people are generally pretty good about it. Like and I've gotten pretty quick at saying like, he's not friendly. But just the number of people who just reach out for a pat without asking or anything. Like, the kids are better. Almost every kid I talk to who wants to pat, half of them will look at their parents and go, can I? At which point I say, oh, he's not good with pats. A lot of them will come up to me and say, hey, can I pat your dog? Before they try. Usually I'm like, no, not best to do. But all the adults are just like, oh, such a cute dog, and like reach down and like, you're just looming over him. No wonder he's terrified. People are stupid. I gotta scroll up. I was ranting for so long I lost track. Anime attack says solid conclusion not until 2023. Wait, really? Isn't the manga done for Attack on Titan? Third part of the final. Jeez. That season 3 7. Sometimes I'm better read than watched, but I do love seeing everything in motion color. Yeah, I do find it works a bit better for a lot of the sports animes, just to like see it animated. But at the same time, I'll try reading it then. If I like it, I might watch the anime as well. So Margarita, so right, yeah. We said it's that stupid scooter. Oh god, there's just so many. I saw at least half a dozen stupid scooter riders just while out walking last night. And yeah, we walked for like an hour, but still. Any rental girlfriend gives someone not paid extra CC. Interesting. What's the last one? That one I don't recognize. Scooters common in Australia? Oh, it's a whole bloody thing. Like, Brisbane, yeah, they're actually legal in our state. I ride one around. This sounds like a sitcom. Guy on the hand is typically better for dogs. Yeah, like, just some people crouch, which you would think would be better than like leaning over. But Toby seems to actually take it as a worse thing, and I'm not sure why. But if someone like full on crouches down, he gets really like scared. And when he's scared, he starts barking and growling and stuff, so. But yeah. Yeah, Eric, the scooter thing, fun fact, when they came out in Brisbane, like they're a rental thing, and there's like 4 different companies these days. But when they first came out a couple of years back, there was a trial due to start, like a 1-month trial or something with this first company that was bringing them out, and it was meant to be just in like the CBD. And they were illegal. Like, electric scooters were illegal in Brisbane. And it ended up being this like last minute panic thing where this company had to get a special exception put through for their scooters so they could actually do this trial that they'd planned for like the 1st of March or whatever the hell it had been. Like 1st of January? Can't remember. I was at a friend's place for a party when it started, which is why it's making me think it's like New Year's or something. I don't remember. But yeah, so this like company came in, they did a trial. It was really annoying. That first night that they came out, we checked at like midnight and there was already about a dozen in the river. Because people had just been throwing them off the bridge. Like, literally like collecting them, taking them to the middle of the bridge and just throwing them off the bridge. Typical Australian. But yeah, and then like the scooters appeared and then they had to put GPS in the scooter, the helmets appeared. And they had to put GPS in the helmets. And you still just see helmets everywhere. And now there's like 4 different companies. And I am amused that some of the scooters have gotten like beefier. Like they look a lot more powerful now than they were before. And now we have electric bikes as well, which are a thing. And they've stopped, a lot of the council bikes have been taken out because of it all. 2-wheel board thing with the long handle at the front. Yep. Yep. Are they trying in Sydney now? Choose constrained things in it. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, if it gets some cars off the road in Sydney, that's probably a good thing. Reef was a waste. That's just the waste from everything. But the Brisbane River is an absolute mess. If you've never seen the memes about the Brisbane River, Eric, I think Ham's particularly fond of the one that calls it Milo. Like it's the Milo River. Because, yeah, that's about the right color. The speed limits, nobody seems to follow. Oh yeah, nobody cares about the speed limits for the bloody scooters. I mean, we haven't been, like, Toby hasn't been almost run over in about 3 weeks, which is nearing a record, I think. They're just really, they're really bad at, people on those scooters seem to be really bad at looking out for small dogs. Look up memes for a river. It's very, yes, all the names for this bloody river. Like, it's just not. Now I actually need to know what comes up if you Google Brisbane River meme. I'm really curious. Okay, hang on, I actually have to share this. This is amusing me way too much. Some reason I thought it was Japan. Seemingly has a epidemic of scooter assholes. Oh yeah, excuse me, I here too. No. So, jeez. Yeah, that sounds about right. Wait, how well can you guys see? You telling me you fish for bream in the Brisbane River? I mean, you telling me you fish in the Brisbane River? Like, at all? What's a... I mean, this is also valid, yes. Why are most of these about fishing? Jeez. Oh. Someone photoshopped the bloody... we saw that... Ham, Sneaky, were you guys with me when we saw that exhibit at the art gallery with all the animals around the thing? Oh, look! Yep, there's the one that Sneaky mentioned. I'm not getting anywhere near as many memes as I'd hoped I would. Oh my goodness. jeez. Yeah, this was, I guess, the floods recently. If you're missing a yellow hatchback, it's in the park behind the Ashgrove BP. Anyone missing a house or a Brisbane city cap? They're at the pier above Bulimba Terminal. Yeah. Yeah, I thought we would have better memes. Okay, I mean that's pretty good. For the color at least. Like, yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Redlands memes? I can imagine. I haven't even seen many of them before and I'm still just like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh god, the Brisbane Reddit? Oh no. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? NC back in the US bill is 300k USD. I can't forbid. Isn't this called the golden corridor? Oh no. That's what oh no. Ah, this seems about as stupid as those bloody Gold Coast lights. Down the what, the motorway? Hang on. Alright, let me do this properly. Why is my Chrome thingy not working? Give me Chrome, thank you. Okay. Oh, why is that? Wait, no, I think that's right. Alright, I forgot that would turn up there. Anyway. This would maybe because oh, that'd be interesting. She means I could think of a shark related, yeah. I was hoping to get like memes about swimming, but no, that didn't turn up. Alright. Willie R. Brisbane's garage sale. Oh god, of course. Also, apparently that's the thing that you were talking about. I'm getting... oh, of course. Oh my... Uh-huh. Hang on, I'll show you guys the, my, lights thing. Here we go. Alright, so there's these lights along the motorway that are meant to kind of spell Gold Coast. Because, you know, it's like the entrance to the Gold Coast. So you have these lights that spell Gold Coast. Except when you're driving along, this is what they look like. Like, it's just this weird stretch of just a million lights that make absolutely zero sense. And you can only actually see it if you're off to the side, where there's nothing. Like, I don't think there's actually anything either side of these lights that you could actually, like, there's no tourist things or anything where you could actually see these lights from. It's just, they're just lights. Oh wait, hang on, I'm on the wrong screen. Here we go. There we go. Sorry, I did the wrong thing. Okay, so yes, lights. This is what they're meant to look like. It's meant to spell Gold Coast, right? But they're just straight lights. Like, they're just lights like this. And it makes no sense. You just can't, like, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And it was like 1.2 million, I think it was. What is that? Is that like a new... I don't even know what that picture is, and no, you know what, we're gonna click it. I'm worried. They haven't done the thing again, have they? Or was that like some of the... Ah yeah, artist impression of the light. Like, at least this is like off to the side of the road, so you could actually see it. But it's just in the middle of the motorway. And it's just straight, like it's normal street lights. It's not anything fancy like this. So, yeah. Do you guys want to know how to swim? I don't know. I don't really know how to swim. I know enough to probably like float and survive. No. I react to chlorine. So I could never really learn when I was a kid. Like all the swimming lessons around me were in chlorine pools, and as soon as I touch, like, I didn't even touch them. If I went near it, I could smell the chlorine, I'd get sick. And if I actually went in the water, I would end up very sick. So yeah, I can't really swim. Just cold, nope, little earthquake is what. Oh! Yay! A smaller one at the airport. Oh god. Ipswich sign which isn't even... Is that like the welcome to Ipswich sign? Logan! Hello, how you doing? Can't blame you. My parents forced me and then... Yeah, see, I like had like school had swimming lessons, and then my parents tried to put me in like extra swimming lessons. And then high school tried to put me in swimming lessons, and we did one lesson, and I went in the pool once. And I was like, yeah, this is why you don't put me in a pool. I can't swim. And I was really sick for like the week after. So, you mean this sign, Ham? Or like that thing? What? These are two very different styles of sign. Like, what? Oh, also that, of course. Brain dead, have grapes. Ah, yes. That sounds familiar, yes. I mean, signage in Australia is pretty damn terrible, so I wouldn't be surprised. Uh-huh. Uber stole my groceries? Jeez. Okay. Well, found cat, but still, cat. Koala versus ibis? Oh, goodness. Official music. Ah. Okay, this is kind of cool. I like this. They're building this new bridge across the river, and it's like this weird shape. And every time I look at it, I'm like, it just doesn't look right. But I like this. It's like it's a leg, and then you got the face over here, and like, I think. Oh my goodness. The big ass Ipswich across the highway. Maybe that's what happened? Everyone at the epicenter, one in my area. That's not too bad then. That's good. I do like that. That bridge just looks so weird. This is like it was taken during the flood? Yeah, that's flooded. We walked past it the other day when Toby and I went for our big adventure. It was still pretty high. And there was just like seaweed kind of stuff stuck in a bunch of the fences still. And like under the bench, like the park benches, they'd obviously clean like the top and the sides of the park benches, but they'd missed some of the stuff underneath. It was just like, yeah, like seaweed, fried seaweed hanging off the park benches. Ipswich across the highway bridge. I can't. Hi. Is this what you were thinking of? New $31,000 sign for motorists. Yes, the Queensland Times. The recently installed City of Ipswich sign had 3 letters lifted out of place on Tuesday night. Oh my goodness. Main roads work crews had raised the letters and will do more tonight so they can move the lights under the sign. Oh, okay. It was on purpose. I was like, did this just like drift somehow? That's when I said all should go in Newland. Would reduce light glare for drivers and better light. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Reduce light glare for drivers. We'll take it. Ipswich City Council contributed $31,000 to the sign, which Mayor Paul how do you pronounce that? Yeah, Pisali? I don't even know. Said was a fraction of the cost compared to how much main roads contribute. Jeez. Why? Why? And to see Ipswich sign, yeah, it was just Ham mentioned something about an Ipswich sign, so I was trying to find whichever one she meant. But yeah, that's I mean, it's a sign, I guess. I love that article was about like lighting it up properly, and there's just no photos of it at night. Like, yay for bloody government spending money on stupid things they really don't need to be spending money on. That did not. Why did Studio Mode just not work this time? Anyway. You see them at this point. A big one a couple weeks ago sucked. So Sally got thrown in a jail. Wait, he did? What? How did I miss this? Biggest and longest lasting quake I've ever been through that. Didn't kill my power gas. I think I remember you mentioning that. Ah, you sent me a photo, Sandra. Thank you. I totally managed to miss that. Yeah. That's... I thought... OBS is being weird. Anyway. Like, and I thought I had the, well, where I used to live, had the dodgy MP. This party was also pretty tall. Years before, jeez. That is an area that I don't think I could ever live there. Much as it has its nice points. But no. God. I am glad that the MP in MP? It's MP. In the area where my parents live, I do like that he's finally started getting in trouble for shit. Cause he's been I first met him like, I don't know, 15 years ago. And he just always felt off somehow. So yeah. And some of the shit that he's done, as I found out much later on, actually affected people I know. So that's fun. So yeah, like people I know getting fired because of covering up shit that the local MP did. That's fun. Mr. I suck. Not my local ones here. I will actually like argue for both the state and national people here. I have good people. I mean, they're also both Greens, so like, yeah. Pretty much every MP in the two major parties sucks. Put it that way, Eric. You have a lot more luck when you're talking about the Greens or the, some of the independents, at least. Yeah, exactly. And the younger sister of the local state guy has started running. She's running up north a bit, I think. So I'm like, okay, cool. Cool. This is gonna be good. Yeah, definitely. It does seem like... I swear the Greens have a lot more younger people. MP? Member of Parliament. So, I'm really shit at politics and shit. The Greens. The Greens are, Ryan! Hello! How you doing? Yeah, the Greens are the, like, environmentalists. They're like our... Like, there's the two main parties, and then there's the Greens, who've been around for ages and have a decent number of people, and then there's all the other random shit parties. Mostly shit parties. So... Two puppies? Wait, what? Signs that it's funny. Everywhere's nice in the logo. Yeah, everywhere is nice in the logo. Logan, yeah. Farm town, not really actually. Tag a good younger generation. Every politician is part of their job description. Their entire job is to walk into rooms and make sure nobody walks out grinning. Ignorant, like, I've already ranted about politics like 3 times this year. I'm gonna try not to get into it again. The whole system just baffles me. No, I'm parliamentary system, not congressional. Yes. Greens are the hippies? Yeah, pretty much. Greens also seem to be the only ones who actually care about, like, people and obviously the environment and, like, not just making as much money as possible. Yes! Ryan! Please send photos. This would be good. And short notice, we are looking after them. Ah, I see. So you're puppy sitting. And Liberals are on moderate Christian Conservatives. Labour is the moderate worker party. Greens are half modern environment, half hardcore socialist. Yeah, pretty much. That sounds about right. Like, my parents are very much, or used to be very much, in favour of the Liberals. More recent years, they have, seen the light. And I honestly think they don't know who to vote for anymore, which is kind of amusing. Yeah, the names of our parties make no sense, except for the Greens. Like, the Greens and the Pirate Party and the Daylight Saving Party and like one other one have sensible names. That's it. And yes, we have a party called the Pirate Party. So, yes, party echo the what about JP parties? Fair. Yeah, I keep enough track of what's happening like locally and less so state and national that I'm just like, I hate everyone except the Greens, so it's, yeah. Pirate Party? Yeah, we have a Pirate Party. Hang on, let me find the actual... Every time we have to do like a full ballot, it's actually quite amusing. Hang on, are they... I gotta remember which thing they're at. Pirate Party Australia. Solar punks, farmers, rationalist doctors, climate warriors, artists, makers, teachers, activists, ethical hackers, community workers, culture jammers, extinction rebels, and public servants. All have combined to create a new light in the Australian politics. I can't even... They're becoming... Oh, they're changing the name to Fusion. Okay. How the heck did they even start? I don't... I mean, at least they're, like, mostly the younger crew. So that's, you know, something. I think they also tend to have a decent idea about tech shit. Murderous party get a... That's right, that's a thing. Liberals have that part to prioritize everything but governance, but yeah. Parliament wants legal torrents or some shit. Pirate Party's definitely like branched out since then. A bunch more parties. Got Cato, who represents farmers and bush people. One Nations, who represents raised. It really is. Like, you just... If I ever find out someone votes for One Nation, I honestly just don't want to keep talking to them. That's like, I try to be more open-minded about that. But if you vote for One Nation, I'm not gonna lose the brain cells. I can't, no. Australia's a place that exists, I know, right? Seriously, our ballot papers are like, they're just fun. Australian national political parties. There's a fishing party on Redlands. They're basically cracked to give votes to libs. Australian murdering enthusiast party. So cool, liberal demand. The Australia United Party. Oh yeah, yeah. Australia United can go away. House of Reps, which first part? Hear more about One Nation than the name. Do you know I don't care? Yeah, out here. Yeah, I think they almost did him. That was All right, list of political parties in Australia. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right, let's see. So the like federal ones are Liberals, Nationals, Labour, Greens, One Nation, Pauline Hanson's One Nation, because Pauline Hanson's Anyway, I'm not going to continue that sentence. Centre Alliance, Katter's Australia Party, United Australia Party, Jackie Lambie Network, and the Rex Patrick team. I don't even know. Oh, okay. Second last one was Tasmanian. Last one is South Australian. Cool. Oh, they're anti-corruption. That's something. Okay, let's see. Animal Justice Party, Australian Christians, Australian Citizens Party, Australian Democrats, Australian Federation Party, Australian Values Party, Country Liberal Party, Drew Pavlo Democratic Alliance, Federal ICSC Now, fun, Anti-Corruption, that's the, yeah, the Anti-Corruption board, anyway. Fusion, which is Science, Pirate, Secular, Climate Emergency. So that's the old pirate party, is now called Fusion. Okay. Health Australia Party, Indigenous Aboriginal Party of Australia, which are good. Informed Medical Options Party, oh god, they're anti-vax, and anti-fluoride as well, cool. Kim for Canberra? Which is Kim Rubenstein? Okay. Oh yeah, the Legalised Cannabis Australia Party. Liberal Democratic Party, Reason Australia, I don't even know who they are. Shooters, Fishers and Farmers Party, Socialist Alliance, Sustainable Australia, Great Australian Party, Victorian Socialists, and the Western Australian Party. And then, just for the fun of it, where's the Queensland ones? Yeah, so Queensland just has Animal Justice Party, Civil Liberties and Murderers. Oh yeah, Civil Liberties and Murderers. Shooters, Fishers and Farmers, Informed Medical Options, Legalised Cannabis Queensland, and North Queensland First. Yeah. Oh yeah, Western Australia's still got the Daylight Saving Party, apparently. We don't have them over here anymore. What? Wax it? Oh my god, sorry. No! Okay, hang on, I actually need to type this into the chat because this is not gonna make any sense otherwise. Okay, so like Brexit, but Western Australian independence, right? They're called this. That's terrible! Did they think that through? Like... How do you hope to restore the Empire? Ah, of course. It would be amazing to know the Greens got a lot of converts from One Nation while door knocking. They just never had anyone genuinely tell. Oh god, yeah. A lot of One Nation voters are hardcore racists. Most just haven't been told anything else. Yeah, I feel like it's very much that, like, generation that unfortunately just kind of have that kind of built into them. 5 parties in parliament and then a 6 that are semi-relevant. Oh, we just, like, if you have money and a couple of people, like, I'm pretty sure you can just make a political party in Australia. We've definitely had some very stupid ones over the years. Jackie Lambie, there's a whole hilarious mess. If I remember correctly, she was X One Nation, said fuck that, that's dumb, I'm making my own. Yeah, so she just named it after herself. It's like Pauline Hanson's One Nation, but then she just went, and I'm just gonna we're not even gonna have the pretense of it being about anything else, it's just about me. Green Party in the US as well. Okay. Glad to hear every country has the app and nationalists. Yeah, I mean, how crazy just have meth inside the story. Because you guys have to wrestle your wildlife on your communes. There's no place for deer to do it. Whenever collects a movement, oh god. That just wax it. Like, of all the names to go with, I can't believe that. Wax It Party, formerly Small Business Party and Micro Business Party. What? Oh, God. Right, so the Small Business Party and the Micro Business Party merged in the 2016 election and then decided to rename themselves to Wax It? Oh god. It's just terrible. I can't get over this one particular one. Like, why? Are they? I was hoping there'd be people, like, photos of their candidates on their website, but no. That is an interesting... Huh. They have a... Politics in Australia, as usual, is inundated with old white men. This party, at least, has a whole bunch of names in it which imply that they don't just have a whole bunch of old white men. So that's something. Like, I'll give them kudos for that, at least. But yeah, no. God. Same time the US is looking. I heard that like passed and then got shut down again. Chaos. One Nation was on theme before Pauline had a decent platform and a bunch of crazies. Right. Yeah. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Surely Empire Party here in Japan is one man in the diet. That's it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Pauline got too famous. Nemo's power apparently. Yeah, except thankfully these days I think most people, they hear about Pauline Hanson and they're just like, oh god, yeah, her. Whoops. Which party was that PM that got lost to sea? Yeah, the Liberal. I mean, he was the Prime Minister, so like, yeah. I was amused the other day. We had a bloody all hands meeting at work and there was an icebreaker question, which was like, if you could come up with a public holiday, what would you make it? Which ended up being a discussion about like days off work, pretty much. Anyway, not what we meant to do, but admittedly, my first thought when that came up was, why don't we have a Harold Holt public holiday? We have a pool named after him. We named a public pool after the PM who drowned. Or like disappeared into the water and just he's never been found. We have no idea. There's all these like conspiracy theories that he got taken by spies in a submarine or something. Yeah. I was like, why don't we, this guy's like, you know about him, Eric. He's obviously very famous. We should definitely have just a public holiday for him. What the heck? I love it. I love it. 2 weeks. I know, right? We have like four-day weeks in a row. I realized this the other week and I posted in a work chat. I'm like, am I reading the calendar right? Because usually it's kind of more like there's 1 week in particular that's just batshit, and then so for those who aren't in Queensland or Australia, but mostly Queensland, we have 4 or 5 public holidays in the next month. Oh, alright, see you all, have a good night. To be fair, we then don't have any public holidays again for like 6 months, which sucks. I actually prefer they were spread out over the months instead of all at once. But yeah, the next few weeks we have like a Friday off and then a Monday off. And then I think the next 2 Mondays after that, if I'm remembering the calendar right. So yeah, like work is weird. I have to schedule stuff at work at the moment. I'm like, oh shit. Between that and I've got a bunch, like most of my devs are taking a well-deserved holiday, but a holiday in the near future. I'm like, I'm just gonna assume everything's gonna take twice as long as usual. Because I feel like April is just kind of silly month because we have so many public holidays and so many days off that everyone just kind of gets used to having like more time off, which is good. I'm not going to go into the rant about 4-day weeks again, but like, yes. But yeah, it's gonna make things pretty interesting. What's Madariki? Now I need to look this up. I'm really curious. It signals the Mary. Oh, Mary New Year. That's cool. I'm glad that they're doing that. That's really cool. Yeah. I'm kind of surprised you guys don't already have that, but at the same time, I can see how that might have not happened. I got fun facts about Australia I learned from you guys to make great icebreakers. I mean, yeah. Like, there was every time we have these all hands, there's always like some kind of icebreaker breakout room thing. And the boss often gets us to like report back stuff afterwards, which is always fun. But one recently, one of the Americans was like, so I learned about meat pies. I was like, ah, yes. The good old, and actually, and I think in the same call in a different breakout room, I'd been asked, one of the Americans had brought up like pot pie, like chicken pot pie. And they're like, is that a pie? And me, having actually had chicken pot pie when I was in America last time, went, no. That is not a pie. That's like a weird stew with a lid thing. Like, no, it's not a pie. No, Logan, they don't. Like, not like we have. It's not a thing. It's just not a thing. Okay, hang on. Obviously, I need to, like... You know what? I'm not gonna bother using Studio this time. This is fine. Meat pie! Like this kind of thing. It's like a little pie with meat in it. Like mince and veggies and stuff like that. No, that's too fancy. That's not a meat pie. This is like meat and maybe you have gravy, or you'll have like, that looks like some kind of pulled meat. Hang on, I am on the right window, right? Yeah. Or yeah, that looks like some kind of like pulled pork or something. Or you'll have like, there's like veggies in it. Or you'll have like mushy peas, or like a chicken pie. That is not mushy peas. That's just normal peas. That's silly. Or mushrooms. Like, no, those are not pies. This is a pie. Yeah, these. 4 and 20. Oh yes, good point. Good point. Can I just like 4 and 20? Cool. Google knew what I meant. I guess I should add it, the pie. 4 and 20 pie. That is a pie. That like, when someone is talking about a pie in Australia, my mind will generally jump to that more than like a sweet thing. And then yeah, if someone says a meat pie, then it's that. That's a meat pie. It's a pie with a filling of cheap red meat and gravy. You guys what's so good? It's like sweet desserts. No, I go in Australia yet. Really? Like a good meat pie or like a sweet pie? Yeah, because then if you're talking about like dessert pie, then you have like your fruit pies and stuff, like this kind of stuff. That's a dessert thing. That's like, it is a very different thing to a meat pie. And then I guess for the Australians, let me see if I can find a photo of like a pot. Yeah, like this. It's like stew in like a ramekin with a pie lid on it. That's the best way I can describe it. Like it's not like together. Like it's literally like if you just cut into it, it'll just kind of go everywhere. Yeah, like stew in a ramekin with a pie lid is really the best way I can describe it. It's not a pie, not like we think of it. I feel betrayed. That 420, what looks like it. Did you bite into it? I amusingly, back when I was in uni and I like worked at a mall, so I worked quite late some nights. My parents always kept usually a thing of sausage rolls and meat pies. And then also a thing of like dessert pies in the freezer. And there were a couple of times when I was digging around like late at night with all the lights off to try not to wake my parents. And like the fridge had a light in it, but I'd just be pulling out boxes of pie. I'm like, no, that's meat. Okay, that's the sweet one, or like the opposite. We just often had like the two different things. Yes, Yatla pies. Oh, and the other one is I don't know why I just typed. Oh, there we go. I was like, surely if I just type Yatla, it'll come up soon enough. And sure enough, it did. Yes, if you're ever in Queensland, you have to go to either to Yatla Pie, which is the best one if you want savory pies. Although they also do like all kinds of yummy things, including like dessert pies. See? Yeah, it's like savory pies, dessert pies. I love how sausage roll is just under pie. It's like, it's fine, whatever. And the other one this is where I get fancy pies sometimes. Pie Town. They do more dessert. So like if you want savory, I'd more go to Yatla. And if you want dessert, I'd more go to Pie Town. But like, oh no, I want fritters. Give me fritters. Forgot that they don't have fritters on that thing. Look, meat pies. And then like the dessert pies. It's so good. Pie. You're gonna make me jealous. I can't. I generally can't eat apple pies anymore. Like I managed to make them those couple of times, but no. Another thing, just the pie shop. Yeah, it's just the Yatla pie shop. Like I'm pretty sure it's about the only reason you'd ever go to Yatla. So, Okay, do I make a frosted brownie? Ooh, I think frosted brownie sounds good. Making like 5 minutes for most of those amazing pies. Oh yes, pepper steak. Pepper steak is good. Yes. I think Yatla does a lot of like just the like plain steak, steak and mushroom, steak and kidney, steak and bacon, steak, bacon and cheese, steak, tomato and onion, chicken and veg, curry steak, curry chicken and veg, pepper steak, lamb coconut curry. Okay. The tradie. Steak, bacon, cheese, tomato and egg. Yeah. If that didn't have tomato, I'd actually like that. Chunky steak, chicken mushroom mornay, fancy, barbecue pork, and then we get into like the other things. So, but yeah, pies. Australians have opinions about pies. If you're ever visiting Australia and like you're looking at pies and stuff, we have opinions. We have so many opinions. Like there's different names for all different kinds of pies and like. Oh yeah, Pie Town is American style though, so that's kind of like I guess that's the weird thing. Like Yatla is Australian pies, and then Pie Town is American style pies. Oh god, they actually have pot pie now. Well, if anyone wants to see what the heck American calls a savory pie, Pie Town has chicken pot pie now. I don't think I'm a fan. I'd rather just either have stew or have a pie, not have like the weird in-between thing. It was so weird when I was eating because I didn't really know. I just saw like pot pie on a menu when I was in America and I was really hungry because I'd been at a convention all day and it was late. And I'm just like, yeah, sure, pie, that'll do. I was so confused by it. It's like, how do I eat this? What is this? It's weird. It's really weird. Go to order online. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. There we go. Thank you, Sneaky. The hoodie. Wait, they have a red velvet pie? Oh no. Oh no. Chocolate stout pie? Yeah, that's about right. matcha. Oh look, okay, these are their like savory ones. Nice. Passion fruit meringue. That sounds nice. I don't understand banoffee. I've had it a few times and I've only ever liked it once. So, apple pie, bourbon pecan, Snickers pie. Oh, you can buy just the crust from them now. Huh. Okay. Aussie. Oh no. They have an Aussie crack pie. Oh, I'm not even sure I want to explain that one. Anzac Vicky crust with a Milo baked sugar chest filling. Oh, that actually sounds really good. I'm just way too amused at the name. That is a name. Con, the Aussie crack pie? Is that? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure if my I'm not sure if the reason I'm laughing at that is the same reason. Like, that might be slang that I picked up somewhere weird. That's my problem. Like, there's Aussie crack pie as in it's like Milo and Anzac Bickies and shit, and that's Aussie crack, yes. I like pot pie because I just eat the pastry and then get the stuffing too, like stew. This is, I mean, it's kind of like having stew and then like a piece of bread or something with it. It's like you stew and then you carbs, I guess. Yeah, expecting a pie and then getting pot pie was actually kind of disappointing. Even though I knew not to, I knew not to expect an actual pie like I was used to, but I was also like, surely it'll be similar. No. Dave Bundy's not listening. This is fair. Okay, I'm aware that this is probably my Aussie crack, as in it's Anzac Bickies and it's Milo and blah blah blah, and like, yes, crack for Aussies. However, the slang that I know for Aussie crack is also like, I think plumber's crack would be another slang term. See you in the NT. Yeah, see you in the NT is a great one. I love that campaign. It's so good. Alright, I'm gonna... I wonder if that's gonna come up with what I thought it would. Yeah, okay. Yes, plumber's crack is the more common slang, I think, for that. Yeah, some of the slang I know is very weird, just from traveling so much as a kid and shit. It's, I don't know where I picked half this shit up from. Anyway, I should probably play the video game for a little bit, shouldn't I? That might help. It's already like, 9:10. This is fine. I might just do like a run or two. See how we go. Did I have any? Alright, I don't have any at the moment. Yeah, that basically right. But like, yeah, very specifically like the people wearing low-riding jeans when they really shouldn't. Or like low-riding pants when they really shouldn't. I don't know how, I don't want to say the words to explain it properly, but also like, I can't think of a polite way to explain it otherwise. Oh my god, Eric. It's only been like 2 hours. I probably should put my other headphone in. It does actually help. Even by cracking. the I You're just in time for video games. Oh boy. I regret everything. Walking home. Wait, at this time? You been out anywhere interesting? Hey, nice chaos. You keep reminding me that I really need to get back into making mug cakes. I will be forever amused at how well gluten-free mug cakes work. Like, well, that works. Oh, that was a little bit tricky. Anyway, that did not want to let me through the door for a sec there. Jeez. Oxford Street? What's on Oxford Street? This game is lagging. It's a bit concerning. Oh my goodness. It's actually lagging really bad. I am a little bit concerned by that. Holy shit, that's lagging. For those who weren't here at the beginning, it actually froze when I first loaded it. So, I guess it's been kind of bad signs since the beginning. So, you know, that's fun. Oh, that's being all kinds of weird. Oh boy. Oh, okay. That's cool. I have seen 2 sparklies. I am mildly concerned. Yeah, it definitely seems to be that way. Like, it's not having a fun time right now. I don't remember what's, like, worth money and what's not. Well, that isn't. I am actually slightly worried my Switch is gonna die. Like, it has been louder than normal lately and shit like that. So... There was more sparklies over here. Yeah, the hell? Okay, this is just the... I figured one of those was gonna be the thing. June. Hey! That sounds like fun. Jeez. June is getting scarily close. I love using a spear. Spears are good. Oh my goodness, the lag. Ha! Oh, I meant to not fight all the things. I just keep forgetting. So that... Don't remind me. Every time I remember just how old I've just turned, I'm like, yeah, why? Fudge. You'd think at this point I'd know better than to stand, like, right there. But no. I'm gonna die to lag, I'm sure of it. Is my Switch, like... Okay, my Switch isn't whirring. Like, normally at this point the fan is going crazy. The fact it's not is kinda... yeah. Same thing for Prisma, I don't think I'd have the time to meet anyone. Ah. Mm-hmm. don't even know. I think I must have walked into bloody. What's that? Right. Oh no, that's, oh boy, the lag and like the usual problems with the controller being kind of painful. I definitely need to use the D-pad tonight. That's not gonna end well if I don't. Oh boy, that lag. I have no idea what's going on, so I'm just enjoying them. I mean, this is entirely fair, right? You got pretty pictures, pretty music. I mean, what else do you need? But I just walked straight through the puddle of poison. That was incredibly stupid. As was that. I almost got hit by that guy, which would have been not fun. Oh cool, Christian. If I manage to get out of here with all these artifacts, I'll be rich. Yeah, okay. I wish those didn't sparkle if you'd already read them before. Because the number of times I've read that particular one. Goals in your game as well? No. Is this game on your Switch? It's been slowly dying recently, put it that way. It was definitely struggling a little bit last stream. This is definitely like, this is the worst it's ever been, I think. Have to start on my guest list then. Hey! Yeah, I guess planning a party can take a while. Die already. Oh god, that actually hit me. I thought I was safe. I was not. Excuse me? So confused by whatever just happened. No! These things are a pain. We're doing pretty well in the health thing. Definitely getting that bed last time helped. Others. One hand it's fine, agent not big deal, and the other. So certain things. Oh yeah. Chaos. My dad started pestering me about like a boyfriend recently. I don't know. I mentioned it to someone. I think I mentioned it to Grace. He hasn't done that before. Like, a little bit of teasing, sure. But usually that's mum. But yeah, dad started asking me about it recently. Because of my birthday. And I'm just like, no. Just no. That's... If you're waiting for that, you're gonna be waiting a while, I'm afraid. Fudge. I hate all those things so much. Cool. Alright, we need to sell some cheap things. I can't remember what anything's worth. That is... I do not want to leave those behind, sorry. There we go. It's dumb as hell. Mm-hmm. Finding the Tesseract that exists to connect Sydney. That would be nice, Sergio. That would be very nice. Or just like teleportation, please. Wait, what is everything doing? Hang on, I missed the messages and I'm like very confused. That's purely money. Let's say it has to do with... Yeah. Time for a switch or a Latin. Have you kissed a boy and liked it? Oh my god. What is that song? Have you kissed a boy? I mean, I'm Ace. I have no opinions on all that shit. Sorry. Yeah, for my parents about, yeah. I think, like, Mum finally gave up on pestering me about it, and then Dad started. And I'm just like, really? Like, come on. Teachers are workers anyway. Yeah, you mentioned your students tease you about it. God. There's this perks, but also why is this still... Oh, God. My parents don't know I'm Ace, so... If I had that conversation, it might help. But also, that's a conversation I'd have to have. And honestly, we're avoiding that for as long as possible. So... Yep. Yeah. As my parents asked me about it was after my... As I knew about me about finding a girlfriend. Oh boy. After they'd just met my current one. Jeez. I haven't had any of that in a while because my parents are focused on my brother again. Ah, yes, you have the distraction. See, this is my problem. Like, my siblings are both married and they both have 2 kids. So, like, there's no distractions. It's just me. And also, my siblings have a different mom. So, I'm my mom's only kid. Sorry, Dad, my phone's still battery. Oh my god. I see. Oh my god. Logan. Ah. The people who that wants all the people I know to meet all the people I know. Oh god, I know. A couple of times. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I was not paying attention. Ah. Wait, is it still there if I go back? Nope. Nope. Nope, that's also poison. I don't know why I did that when I'm like... Can I use the portal in here? Does that piss off the ghost? I don't actually know. Tyler Perry's like vacation uneasy for life is very pointless. Yeah. I'm just like I just want to live my life and screw all that shit. I have a fur baby. That's enough for me. It seems like yeah, I don't know how that would go. So we're just not. It's fine. Yes, this is something my site keeps bothering me about. No, we're still not doing it. We're not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. Time they met intentionally, they didn't believe it was real. Oh god. That's worse? Like, come on? Parents. Like, I love my parents, but at the same time... Just no. Why did that not... Okay, I just didn't want to send it across. Cool. Thanks. I guess. This bit insensitive combined with not understanding. Ah, yeah. My parents are still confused by, like, all you guys, like, all my online friends. They're like, why didn't you hang out with your real friend? Like, well, I also do that. I'm trying to plan to hang out with Ham this weekend. And then also my sister just messaged me yesterday. She's like, so, can I come visit on Sunday? Like, okay. My siblings have literally never visited this place. Like, I've been here for 2 years. They've never visited here. They have visited my parents. My parents are now halfway between me and my siblings. Because my siblings live, like, a suburb apart. So a couple of times, like, my siblings and I have all gone to my parents' house. And we've met up there. But yeah, they've never been here. So my sister was like, hey, I might come visit. I'm like, seriously? Okay, sure. am half wondering if with the whole saga with my car recently and her being a mechanic, if she's kind of like wants to have a look at the bullshit that happened. But yeah, real, Giselle Sweat. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think it did help a lot once I was the first time I like traveled to see like Grace, you, and the others, and Con and such. And then there was like, yeah, there were real people. Here's photos. I know, like, Chaos, I mentioned you a few times. I've mentioned you enough to my parents that they're like, oh yeah, your friend in Japan. But yeah, they just get baffled by it so many times. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh look, the sound did the weird thing again. I'm just kind of taking the damage because I don't care right now. Our friends are just online friends. Yeah. I thought you had two brothers. I have a brother and a sister. So yeah. My brother is a tech person like me, except more like the IT side of things rather than like programming like I am. And he's still tech, and now I'm management, so... Oh yeah, for those who haven't heard, I got a promotion. I'm no longer a dev, and I believe it officially kicked in as of Friday, which is part of the reason my brain was dead all weekend. Because it's been like a sort of a slow transition. And then I was talking to my new manager on, like, last Tuesday or something, and he's like, by the way, this kicks in, like, properly on the 1st of April. And so I had the... oh shit, I'm actually like a manager as of Friday. So yeah, that's a thing. To make you nutrition knows self-worth. But you are working on your confidence in your self-worth, Chaos. And you do seem to be doing better at it, so... First went to PAX, my parents generally could not fathom that I'd be visiting people I was friends with. See, I guess that was one thing where I lucked out. Because my parents are grey nomads and they've traveled a heap, they have friends in like all different states. It's just that generally they either met those people, like they met in Brisbane and then the other people moved away, or like they met them on holidays. Like the kind of thing where you run into the same person 3 times on a trip because you're like leapfrogging each other through towns and shit. And then they just befriend them. So they're like, the traveling to meet friends thing, my parents are like, oh yeah. Like they literally just disappeared last week to go see their friends up north. But the making friends online rather in person, that just baffles my parents. Like the only people are just predators. Oh, I've gotten so many talks about that, but I guess that's been one good thing about being like the IT help is when we reached the point where I was teaching like my parents how to be safe online, mostly with like dad clicks on ads all the time and downloads viruses. It's a thing. And once that kicked in, they kind of got the like, oh no, Cat knows, you know, how to be safe on the internet better than we do. But yeah, get her to write it off, get her to write off the car. We'll see. I need to do something about it. I mean, my sister sold us the car in the beginning. So, and it has done decently. Like she has a decent deal on it, but yeah. Who knows that renting a car is outrageous for just the weekend? Oh god, yeah. Retry best picture? Yes, I love that picture. I still have it like saved. I just like it comes up occasionally. You know, people online is definitely a strange thing, especially when growing up we were warned not to make friends. Yeah. At the same time, there's this weird thing now where like because I'm still really careful about putting personal info online. And I'm not super strict about it. Like, I've said my real name on stream a few times because I don't care if you guys know. But generally, like, I don't use my real birthday unless it's a legal thing. I don't use my real name unless it's a legal thing. Like, if I have to use my name, but I don't need to put my full name, then I put, like, initials or something. Like, it's still, I'm careful. But so many younger people these days are just... they just put everything online. And I'm like, I worry. I worry so much. People that are on the same group. Promotion? Yeah, that happened. I'm officially like a manager now. I'm not a dev at all. I mean, I've been officially a dev for a while, but unofficially and realistically, I haven't been a dev in ages. So, yeah. Hands of dev. Maybe last week, hence why I wasn't. Oh, that's why you were, RJ. I hope it went well. I do. Let us know officially. Yeah, Sneaky! Congrats. Everyone's doing work things at the moment. Chaos, Sneaky, RJ. And to rush my trash aside because I thought the rain stopped. Nope. Oh no. Are you like really drenched now? Younger people haven't quite learned why you don't put. Yeah. Like the number of times I've seen warning posts about it. It's just. No. Because I know your real name is because I sent you the card for New Year's. That's true. But, eh. A bunch of the Oceanic people know because I'll be like looking at Google Docs and I can't be bothered changing to my gaming Google account. So I just use the one that has my real name and I'm like, eh. This cat's real name. I mean, I answered a cat and I have answered to cat since I was 6, so... Eh. Like... Yeah, cat has absolutely nothing to do with my real name. It's a nickname that my childhood best friend gave me. Well, the childhood best friend I had when I was 6 gave me. Who I haven't talked to in like 20 years. Whoops. So yeah. A bit teary. Is that supposed to? Oh yeah. For relatives. Hey, that's really cool. Yeah, don't worry. Like, I've seen people all kinds of like nerve reactions, not like nervous reactions and stuff in interviewing. It's you auntie. I'm fine with this. I'm already an aunt 4 times over. So that part I got over a long time ago. But yeah, it's sort of, honestly, it was like the name my parents gave me very much fits who they wanted me to be. And when I started thinking about who I wanted to be back when I was like 14, it doesn't fit. Like, it just doesn't, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit with who I want to be. And so, like, I'd kind of always been cat in some circles. But that was honestly the point at which I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, this is my name now. Like, to anywhere I can get away with it. I almost died. I also then used... That was silly. I'm gonna go home soon because, no. Jesus, I haven't been doing this run for like 20 minutes. It feels a lot longer than that. Oh good, that destroys an artifact curse, that sends that home. Well, we're gonna use these on, who they thought you'd be. Yeah. And for those who don't know, my parents are very, like, well, used to be, very, like, traditional Christian. They still are, but they've sort of, honestly, chilled out a lot over the years. So, yes. Like, old-fashioned, traditional, blah, blah, blah. God, the way the audio keeps going in and out is really annoying. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but like, oh boy. Chaos faster than my real name. Oh yeah, I honestly, I have had people call me my real name at work, and there's been a few times it has taken me a couple of seconds. Like, particularly when Riptide's playing a lot, and like, I'm used to answering to Cat in VC. My real name I just forget. I honestly just forget what it is sometimes. So like, yeah. Oh my god. Maybe we're getting philosophical. This is happening more and more lately, Eric, and honestly, I'm here for it. How self-important do you have to be to know exactly what your unborn child will be like? Yeah. I too better. Yeah. One of these days we'll have more than one person with some brain power at one time. I saw interchangeably RJ, my birth name, which confused me for my brother's name. So he said, God. My dad has a bad habit of calling me, my sister, and my mum by like each other's names. We always figure it out by context, and also he's just, that kind of thing just happens. Like, we think he's dyslexic, probably among other things, and just substituting words and numbers and things, particularly when he's reading and writing, just happens. So we're all just kind of used to it, but like, the number of times I've been called my sister's name is just, eh. Sometimes people call me my red dog's name. Oh my god. Turn in the bush engine, drowning it out. Oh boy. This is a room? I regret coming in here. I definitely regret coming in here. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Well, I survived that somehow. Jeez. That's a break a curse. That's a send home. That's a replace with this. Okay, cool. Well, that we're gonna do. Break a curse. Oh, no. That was not what was meant to happen there. Oh boy, this lag. Like, at this point, it's kind of just input lag, but oh boy. I'm dyslexic but haven't actually been diagnosed. Yeah, like, my dad's 80 at this point, so he's not gonna get diagnosed anytime soon. It definitely seems to be something, like, along those lines, though. Should I just get the hell out of Dodge? I feel like maybe I should. We have a good haul. Yeah, I almost went, let's do another room, but you know what? Let's not. Let's not push it. Alright, see you, Chaos. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I was feeling get playing Slay the Spider. Oh, what's that one? Alright, Ryan. Good night. Sleep well. Too much a bad headache next time. Yeah. But yeah, for people who weren't here earlier, I may not be around on Wednesday. I kind of have like a 12-hour day, probably, at work. I have a 7 a.m. meeting, and then I fully expect I'm going to be around until like 7 p.m. at night. Because there's a whole heap of bullshit happening. And by bullshit, I mean there's a release on Wednesday. And it's potentially going to suck. And I've accidentally kind of dubbed myself in to be in charge of it. So that's fun. I tried to there was some problems, or like concerns. And I sort of tried to like delegate them up But then I was talking to the, like, higher-ups, and they were like, hey, do you want to run the thing? Because you know what you're talking about. And I'm like, shit. So now I'm running it, I guess. Yeah. I kind of thought it might happen because I had more, like, knowledge and context for the thing than they did. But also I was kind of hoping it wouldn't. Anyway. I just don't have any of the things I need to... Alright, anyway. Okay, now that we've done all that. Is there anything in here I can quickly move over? Okay, that. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm just like weirdly transferring stuff around everywhere. It's fine. Was that the one I opened before? I thought I opened this one. Oh, no, that's not it. Wait, what? Okay, you know what? That'll do. This is why I had a character rave about it. Recollect deck photo. Ah, your someone recommended. Okay. It should be good then. Hmm. Misses don't sound fun. Yeah, this is also a major release. And it's the first major release we've done in 4 years? And it's like every single team in engineering is involved in, and it's just the whole thing. I had a meeting today because the thing I talked to the higher ups about last week, it was like, so we should probably put together like a timeline of the release day, like all the things that all the teams have to do to actually release this shit. Like, what are they? And yeah, because I was the person to raise that. They were like, well, okay, you get to run that now. Like, fuck, okay. In 2020, there's no way it's gonna be as... Oh boy. Actually no, I did play Bunny Day briefly last year. I always forget about that. That's a thing. Lag. No, I'm gonna go get these things that I put in here before. Phoenix Money because of the PlayStation promo. Ooh! What's it? For a particular game or something, Andre? Stop playing and I just have to run again to get all the water. I want to fix it. Oh, yeah. I kept thinking about, like, starting over and shit like that. And I was like, no, if I do this, I'm just never going to come back to it. Like, that's just not going to happen. So... I thought you meant room. Oh! I mean, that also sucks. Yes, I have had to do that before. It's, thankfully I get a lot of help from my manager whenever I have to do, like, HR shit. Which I really appreciate. It also still just sucks. It really does. Ah, didn't I literally just put some of those out? I think I might have just sold them. Damn. Oh well, we're gonna put that in there. Was it? Okay, I just gotta remember to keep those. This is gonna taste... days over a week after the... Oh, okay. Ancient wood. Why are you asking for things I just sold? Damn it. Oh, apparently that... Oh, I forgot that that was... Yeah, last time I sold those, I was way under. Oh, I forgot about that. I really need to check that price that was listed, damn it. So I'm thinking I probably shouldn't have like 2 of the same thing in these boxes. Probably not helping. What's that? That's Botany Jottings 1. The technology. Right, yeah. It's really funny. Ooh, angry. I just... Yeah. I couldn't get into Bunny Day. It was just kind of like, oh, okay. I have to find more of the thing. Cool. Something. Or maybe I had to... Yeah, I think you had to, like, find them. I don't even remember. That's, like, how it was. I've just, like, completely forgotten about it. People really aren't going for the, stuff in the, boxes. I think that's sunset. Might close soon, too. There we go. Really? Well, I'm gonna put them up here. Okay, we're out of stuff. Overcooked. Oh boy. I played that a couple of times. That is a game. Jeez. Is that bloody, like, old Link? There's a guy, look at the shield on his back and everything. That's totally like a rip-off Link. I'm pretty sure we're about to close. Damn it. Sell things, please. Yeah, okay. Got the price a bit too high. I've had it too high for too long. It's a pain when that happens. Ah, no. Yay, what thing? What? Honk is here? What? Oh, right! I couldn't figure out what the heck you were talking about there, but yes. Yes. Alright, let's like the first... Yeah, I think like even... What, last year when I played? I think they like dropped the rate of the eggs for Bloody Bunny Day as well. Or like however many you needed or whatever. Definitely seemed a lot better. And I'm up with all the ticking. Yeah. Oh, wow. I really made people unhappy by having that so high. No. What's the... Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. No wonder. Come on. That's the last thing. Buy it before we shot. We're gonna shot so soon. Nobody's near the thing. Ah. Come on, I could get to 200,000. Come on. Surely that's a price that you can agree with. Really? Wow. Okay, selling those at like max price really pissed people off. Holy crap. Are there any thieves? I didn't see any thieves. I hope I didn't have any. Okay, no, we didn't. Cool. Yeah, 150,000. Neat. We take that. Alright. We're gonna go grab these again. And also, yeah, I wanted to... Well, one, I want potions. And two, Spider reminded me... Spider and Georgia reminded me that I can, enchant shit. So we're gonna go do that. I love this lady. She's just like, oh, shit, customer. Alright, that's plenty of potions. Ah, oh, right, yeah, I can just do that. Oh, that increases my defense. And then that increases attack quite a bit. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad I have a whole bunch of money. Because, yeah. That old thing could be thief out of this epidemic Google rabbit hole. Oh boy. Yeah, that is... I do that all the time. Gee, should I get one more? We're gonna get one more enchantment. What's the... This is the better one. Let's do this one. Alright, and then I won't bother with the shoes. That just gave me, like, a heap of attack and defense. I don't understand. What is the thing at the bottom? How do I get to it? I don't know how this works. Ah! Anyway. Right, yeah. So I need to even get to the next... Like, I need to get to the next dungeon before I can even do the rest of this. And then 250, which is... Yeah. Should I get any... Alright, I've done all of that. No. If only Spider were here? What, to figure out what to do next? Yeah. Okay. No, not too bad. What's the time? Oh, it's 10. Alright, well, I almost went to do another round, but, no. We have done our enchantments. So I remember to do that at least. You know what? I'm gonna double check these chests. Bloody well. Half the time when I mean to open one of them, I accidentally open a different one. So... Sword. Yeah, okay. I have emergency speed, luck, golem king. What was that one? Oh, right, that adds weight. Why am I storing that? Alright, there was a quest. Pretty sure he handed that in so I could sell that. I love when I hit, like, one... I hit the D-pad once, and it decided to send me across 2 instead. Great fun. Alright, cool. I think I need to save because, yes, but also need to remember about those when we play next time. So yeah, is there anything I can still gather? That's gonna suck. Alright. Anyway, let's sleep as we save. I might actually I'm gonna do that software update that I've been putting off for like weeks? Months? I'm not actually sure. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. I said that and I just saw Toby's ear twitch out of the corner of my eye. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh my arms are sore. I slept really, like, in a really weird position last night, and my back has been sore all day because of it. Oh boy. Giveaways and stuff, big gamers normally do Nintendo stuff and occasionally. Ah, okay. I see. That makes sense, RJ. Hope the volunteer role can help branch. That'd be cool. I can add fold. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hang on. Okay, really briefly. Really briefly, I'm gonna play with this, because, how does this work? How do we do this? Groups. I see. Right. Groups to photo anyway. Okay. Okay, hang on. So what if I get, like, all the demos? I have so many games that I just haven't played that I really should. Whoops. Wait, that's a demo. Demo. God, I still have only ever played Rocket League for like 10 minutes, maybe? So, yeah, that's, wow, it's very much like, yeah, you can do all the things. No, we can't be bothered with capitals when I'm dealing with the bloody Switch keyboard. That's not happening. Oh, and then you have to, like, surprise yourself cat quest? As in, like, still installed? You got that on sale? I haven't touched it yet. I mean, that one I managed to, well, Spider lent it to me. Spider was nice enough to lend it to me. So, I kind of was hoping it'd be like the default view, not quite like this. But, alright. Yeah, that's a bit better. Recently played Luigi's Mansion, Moonlighter, although I don't know why that's not the top of the list. Anyway, Luigi's Mansion, Moonlighter, Splatoon, Picross, Townscaper. yeah, that's about right. You can't have, like, folders on the front, though, can you? No, I assume not. Anyway. Shano! Hello! Unfortunately, you've joined right as I'm about to sign off for the night, but it is good to see you, even if it's very briefly. New trailer, because it's more or less close to the spot. Yeah, we're talking about the very beginning. It's like the Splatoon Twitter's just been reposting a bunch of old news lately. It's not even new stuff. They just keep reposting old stuff. Anyway, yes, I should go. The boy wants attention. So, yes. Anyway. Oh, you've been lurking. Okay, well that makes me feel a little bit better. Once again, I don't know about Wednesday. I may be dead. I'll let you guys know on Discord and Twitter and stuff if I am. Alternatively, I may need to, like, decompress after a very big day at work. We'll see. Anyway, yes. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful night, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Bye!